Okay, we're back and we got a little together pipe system. This. So we got a straight line going into there for now, but we gotta get the 4Ys and all that shit. So I'm slowly just trying to modify this on here and all that shit, and then we can have that dually on here. Gotta cut this guy in half. So I gotta cut him like legitly, like there's some probably in this pipe right now. Then I gotta cut him in half, shove him in there, weld it shut. Do the same on this side right here. Weld it shut. Then we go around this big 2-inch thing. We technically have the exhaust pipe fell in half. So it goes into, legitly, we got it going into a 1x2. And I got a Honda GX60 on here. So that carburetor will come off in the future. So that's my little homemade manifold going onto this. This is off of a legit freaking old machine I had. So I just took the top section. It's a little bit bigger than this, so I slid it over the tube, tap of it on the bottom here. I gotta take it off and clean it up. But I can't get my bolt out now because I accidentally welded it. Because this bitch vibrated the nuts loose all the time, so on the def trike. So we have a 2-piece section coming into here, going like that. It's still smoking out because I got the downpipe. Because when this thing fires up, got a little bit of 2-stroke in there. Open up my rings, loosening up everything in that motor because it's been sitting for a while. So it goes all the way up to a 2.5. This is technically your little that's technically your muffler right here. That's technically your muffler. And then it goes back down to A2, normal 2-inch. Because this is 2.5, this section right along here, where my finger is. So it goes up to, legitly, it upgrades. Like, you know what I mean? It upgrades itself a lot. But I'm making this where I can pull it apart. So we're probably just gonna put a clamp on that bitch. But we're gonna have to heat shield the bottom of the gas tanks right here. That's where we need heat shielding, is all in the bottom here. Heat shielding right there on the gas tanks. Then I just gotta make like a little fucking vent breather for the front of the motor. Then we make a pull cord go through. Then we technically we'll have a choke cable somewhere right here. So you can choke it, pull it over, get it idling and all that shit. Then hop on the front and get fuck off. But it probably will, in the future, we'll have everything up front. And I am thinking flywheel upgrade. Because if I do a flywheel upgrade for a more upper rim, but also I want to make an electric start. And we got our makeshift kill switch right here that I legitly just plugged the end into and just ground the motor out and just kept it on the on position. It's in the off right now, but this is on right here. So this is like a simple one-way switch. So I grounded into the engine plate on the ground on the bottom, going through the coil on the top of the coil on the top. Then we have a heavy-duty ass spring to make sure we don't blow the fucking engine. Because not to lie, this thing will be not governmented in the future. And it will have cam upgrades and all that shit, but I got so much room in here, I can probably work on the motor inside the boat. So I just gotta fix that. Right here, we will get a little piece of shim wood to shove in there and make this even. Then I just gotta fucking work on the front end, but right now it's fucking winter and you can see how the shop is doing. It's like, oh. So, I gotta worry about jacking up the boat, getting it off the floor before it freezes to the fucking ground. That's why I got the heater going. Then in a future video, we'll be probably taking this thing and probably getting this thing going. And then the same with this tractor right here. It's kind of 11 or 12 right now, but you can kind of see we modified something. I just got to make a manifold attachment for our engine for this carb. But might just say screw it, take this frickin' Makudi carburetor, which I'll get like that's like a 20 millimeter carb. It's not too bad. I'll probably just steal it. Steal it, throw it on that motor, buy the carburetor adapter, take that ugly fucking filter and carburetor off there, put a cold air intake filter, because I'll just do something goofy like with a little cool air intake in there. So the filter's on the outside of the boat. And a little filter box. That'd be cute. It's funny to see. Then we technically got it like how we want it to sit in the water. Well, it's gonna be sitting in the water. Probably like that much or this much or that much. We don't know yet. We don't know how many fat asses we're having in there, so we don't know. But it's like, okay, we gotta get this pipe out of there because it kind of sucks how this one just goes in there. But if I do use this, I probably will just steal that other one. This one right here. Because I got two, but one's gonna be for my pickup, I figure, but because I was gonna say fuck it and it's straight pipe out the track box, but my mind got the better of me and I changed my mind last second. And we are, because right now we got that engine bolted down, but I need to make sure it's straight in here as I can get it straight. Like straight, this thing right here has to be straight for the whole drive system to be straight. So that's gonna be fucking fun. And we are looking for steel. Cause I think I'm gonna make a homemade jet drive. But it's gonna be my version of a jet drive. Cause you see how much space I have in here? I wanna make a really big ass jet drive, but I can't put too much weight. Cause volume and weightage and all that shit matters in a boat, cause it's fucking retarded. And we're gonna probably do like a fancy little hook mount right here, but we'll do heat shielding on this side. Like I'll make a heat shield all the way around this exhaust. And I still gotta take a plate and like weld a plate there and freaking seal this off, cause if we do catwalk this boat, we need to fucking make sure that's sealed. Then we're adding, like we're getting bilge pumps in here. Like there's so much room in this back bay. I'm gonna hide my batteries, my fucking motor, my drive system, everything in this back bay. Then just in case, because I got a gut feeling, these tanks will not be enough. This will be kind of, this front right here. Like right here will be the tanks will probably be scrapped, and we'll probably get a gas tank and put a gas tank in this boat. Probably put it underneath the front seat up here, but you can see it's kind of crooked. We gotta make it better and all that shit. So it's like, my ass just needs to get like a board in here. I just gotta reinforce it more and more. It's not gonna be pretty, we know that. But also at the same time, it's gonna look stupid. Because the point of this build is to prove my fucking grandma wrong. Like to prove that You can build anything if you put your mind to it, kind of thing. But wacky ass freaking exhaust right here. Because I did have this on my trike, that dual, then I went to the single, curved down into the ground. Because it was too loud. Because this makes that little motor. Because not to lie, when you back here, it's pretty loud. Like, that's why I'm like kind of shoveling it a little bit shorter. Wells at the same time. We take that off. Oh, that's condensation in the Honda. Condensation. Oh well. So I gotta kind of like take this right here and cut this son of a, like right at this lip line right here. I'm just gonna cut it so I can shove it in there. Can't do it this way because if I want to do it that way and make it shove on, I'm gonna have to take a grinder and do what I did there, and technically then take a hammer, then tap it in there, then weld it. But that's gonna get all cleaned up on the bench grinder. Same as this. This has chrome all over it. It's gonna get tucking, like it's gonna get cleaned up, nice thing, staying in the steel under there. And the insides, not too bad, but a lot of carbon though. Cause you got the little divider right there, so that'll look cool. So the boat, cause right now, this engine is the testing engine for the boat right now, cause it will get upgraded to the 420 in the future. If this motor doesn't have enough power, because I doubt it's going to have it. I doubt the 5.5 horse will have enough power. Because this thing is 4 foot wide by fucking, it'll be 12 foot long with the jet on the back of it, I think. Depends what size of outlet I want to do on the back, because the whole thing, when it's built and has everything in it, and all the control components and the steering and all that shite, it's gonna be up to 700 fucking pounds. Because you gotta think of it, I wanna kinda keep this restricted for pulling behind a quad to go down to my river. Or you put it behind a SUV and pull it, or a car, in my father's case. But yeah, this shit is all fucked up. This is what my previous idea was. Cut that out, bend the shit out of it, but it's like, take too long. I have pieces laying around where I could just slip over and put it on like that. Then we also have that bin right there. We could use that bin if we wanted to. Because not to lie, I might just say fuck it. Because I still want to do a custom exhaust where I kind of say screw it right here. I'm gonna kind of, or right back here, just make a little fucking extra tube going in there and just make like a little dual at the back, but nah. We're gonna keep it simple for now. In the future, because right now, it's technically the project so far cost me right now just $50 in screws. And technically found stuff laying around. Like I had everything here laying around. It's kind of a good thing having parts and stuff and keeping your old exhausts for your vehicles and everything, but everything looks good in here. And we gotta fix this. Right now we gotta fix it. I gotta take this board off and find a straight one, because that's why it's all fucked up and crooked, because you can see right there, but oh well, we're not gonna point that out, because my fucking OCPD is gonna go nuts. Before I fucking forget, it's gonna be shut off. Then we're gonna wire a kill switch up here. I'm probably gonna make it where I sit in the middle. It might be a 4 to 5 passenger boat, so like 2 people sit beside me. Not gonna block the puller of the engine because that's stupid. So it's gently just gonna be hidden like into the door. There's gonna be like a side seat right here, so you're chatting your buddy. So it's gonna be fun. Because I might just put 2 benches sideways, or just put a seat here and put another seat over there. And then right here, I just make a custom cup holder and all that shit. It's not to lie. These are here to help you get in and out of the boat. Because I'm gonna put another one lowered so it's like a little ladder for getting out of it. Because you think of it, this will be probably sitting roughly at the dock, so you need to kind of step in and out, so you kind of turn around and back in the boat. Then if everybody's wondering, like, why the fuck are you putting your hooks? Well, there's gonna be 2 on the back, 2 on the flat thing, this thing what goes up. But I'm gonna also have another one in the center here, but it's gonna be a polar, so I'll have one right there hooked up to a rope, like big rope probably wrapped up on here somewhere. Then, because I know this is ugly right now, but it will get fiber coated in fiberglass. Because you think of it, it's this shell right here. I hate when shit drops. Oh, I dented it. Fuck. So we got that going. We got this. Now I gotta go work on the chainsaw, so that's gonna be fun. But I'd like to give an update on this thing. So the boat is slowly coming along. It's just working on exhaust and kind of figuring out what I want to do. Because it's like, do I want to just say fuck it and have a big exhaust like that? But I got to think of it. Take it to the lake. Noise regulations and all that shit. People be bitching how loud it is. Then I got to fix all this because you can tell it's like not long on screws. But oh well. Put a rubber seal all the way around here. Probably put a double seal so legitimately when you close it, it's fucking sealed. So I'll have a seal probably on like another tiny little facing board, I guess, right here. I just haven't put it in yet. Because it's like, gotta kind of wait for it warms up and the weather to kind of clean up, because it's getting too cold to do fiberglass right now. So fiberglassing's on hold, so legitimately we get a whole video of the fiberglass and all that shit. But at the same time, I should work on this front, because everybody sees the angle of it. It's like, it kind of will break water as good, but kind of got to make it a little bit curved on the nose, bring out the nose and make a curved front. So it breaks, it matches my drawings. So legitimately just got a triangle nose, but it's like probably gonna be sticking out probably to like right where I'm standing. Like right where my feet is, probably right there, just a triangle nose. Because this would be a decent sized boat. And it'd be funny bringing it to the lake. So we need to get a fucking plexiglass windshield. We got to get a bunch of header stuff. I got to order steering. A steering wheel and steering cable for this thing. Because I'm going to make the cable run all the way on this side. Or actually, no, on the other side. I got to make this thing balanced. But the motor's in the middle. It's in the back. The jet drive. Because I kind of make my jet drive extended forward, but there's going to be a gearbox there. So I will gear it where this engine has full power all the time, but we'll have a special gear reduction system, or kind of have this one driving at a certain speed where it is off the engine. Then we'll kind of double it or triple the top speed rate off the other gear running into the drive. Because I might just use belt or chain. Because chain right now, the only thing is I just got to make guards. and that pulley needs to come off, and we got to order pulleys. But the whole thing would be sealed off. But at the same time, it's like, gotta figure out the center, and then I gotta figure out that, and I gotta figure out that bullshit. Fun. And also, I gotta make a rubber mount for the motor on the bottom of the plate, because the vibration's transferring into the boat right now from the engine, so we gotta take that vibration out of that motor. Same with this fucking engine exhaust. Take all the vibration out of the whole fucking thing. But, oh well. Then I gotta get a RPM reader, GPS, voltage, couple Marina batteries. I gotta get a stator. Actually, no, I don't. I just gotta fucking. I just gotta watch it. I gotta fucking get a, what do you call it? Because if I put a starter on it, then I can use battery and then have this motor charge off the stator to the batteries. And because we gotta add a red and blue Marina, right? Because this thing is legitimately gotta get 6 lights on it, or 5, I think. But it might have 7, because it'll have LEDs. Because legitimately, like, I am gonna make this like a really cool boat, because where I live, sometimes me and the boys like to go fishing, but sometimes we're out until fucking dark. We're coming home, so need to be able to see at night. So this thing will probably get a light bar on the front, then we'll probably get like some light bar, like little tiny like spot floodlights on the sides and all that. So I'll have like a legit like fucking panel and control panel and all that shite. And voltage regulations. I'll be able to charge my phone. This will have like 4 different Marina phone chargers on it. Which you have, like, I'll put the USBs already in it. So the only thing you just gotta do is bring your fucking phone charger. So technically I have one on each seat, because that's why I put these boards in. Because all the thing I just gotta do is buy the chargers, adapters, drill them in, put them in, and legitly. Then I just gotta buy a crap load of fiberglass, Marina fiberglass, the sheets, because I'm gonna wrap it in the flat sheet. Because might as well, because you're not gonna see this wood very much because once I get this all fiberglass in and all that crap, like all shelled and fiberglass, it's gonna look not too bad. Because I was thinking right here on the front, fiberglass, I'll probably just make like a thing going over the top here. Probably just like make a little add-on slip piece, just get a little bit more of those. Blah blah blah. Okay. That's enough of this, but that's the update on the fucking redneck jet boat. Plywood / 2x4. But nice big 2-inch exhaust pipe, because this thing is going to be rowdy when it's done.